Well, hello, everyone, and a good Thursday evening to you, and welcome once again to Castleton and Central Cass Schools. As tonight, it's North Dakota Division A, Region 1 boys basketball on the docket as the Highliners of Valley City have made the trek to Castleton to take on the Central Cass Squirrels. A rematch of a game from the early part of the season, the last week of December. The Squirrels got the better of the Highlanders in that one, 87-42. Valley City looking to get off of a skid as our Central Cass looking to regroup after their first loss in 8 games last time out. Brady Stevens with you here tonight from Castleton. This is our pregame show. Still ahead, we'll look at the two teams. We'll take a look at the standings, out-of-town scoreboard, as well as our pregame coaches' comments. All that next on YourLiveEvent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Brady Siebels with you here tonight from Castleton. Let's take a look at our two teams. We'll start with the visitors on the Bank North scoreboard. The Valley City Highliners, RPI ranked number 27 in the state of North Dakota. 3-11 overall this season, 0-7 in Region 1 play. Looking to end a 9-game skid here tonight against the Squirrels. Offensively, they score 53.8 points per game. Defensively, giving up 63.5 points per game. Their opponents, the home team tonight, is the Squirrels of Central Cass, coming in RPI number 1 in the state of North Dakota. 11-3 overall, 5-1 in Region 1 competition. Offensively, they score 73.4 points per game. Defensively, they give up 56.9 points per game. They had a 7-game win streak snapped on Monday night, falling to the Wahpeton Huskies 53-50 in Wahpeton. Let's look at your two teams. A reminder, these two teams played back on December 22nd in Valley City. The Squirrels with an 87-42 victory. That's your two teams. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk with both head coaches. When we come back, we'll talk with the coach for the Highlanders, Coach Jim McDaniel, coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Our pregame Show continues, talking with Coach Jim McDaniel for Valley City. And Coach, I know it's been a little bit of a struggle from the year. I know it's the second time we've talked to each other. Have you just been seeing the improvement that you've hoped been seeing day in, day out from your team so far these last few weeks?
Yeah, the last few games, I think we've had a couple of pretty good games. We've just had either a bad quarter or basically a bad 3-4 minute stretch in a game. So hopefully, as we finish off the season, we can get that full game of consistency where we're not, not doing what we should, and we kind of fall behind in about a 3-minute span.
Yeah, how encouraging is it the fact that you're seeing you're putting together more and more things, and now really it is just a matter of trying to put together the full 32 minutes.
Yeah, and now I think we've been running things better on the offensive end. More guys touching the ball. Team defense has been better. If we can continue that, I think good things can happen.
Now let's talk about tonight. I know it never gets any easier here in this in the tough Region 1. Just talk about the Squirrels, one of the top teams in the state, a good opponent.
Yeah, every time you play them, you're going to have your work cut out. They're good shooters. They're quick. They defend well, full court. So we got to do things right. We got to take care of the ball. Matson isn't here tonight. He's sick, 103 fever. So that hurts us. We're down our best player scoring wise and everything. Kind of our leader not here tonight. So we got to do things right. Got to take care of the ball.
Jim, thanks for the time. Good luck to your team tonight.
Thank you.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
YourLiveEvent.com. Our pregame show continues with our pregame coaches' comments. Coach Matt Norman for Central Cass. And Coach, here we've hit February. I know a second time kind of through the region. Just kind of talk about what you've seen from your team so far this season.
We've taken our lumps, and to credit to the boys, they've done a nice job of kind of rising to the challenges that we throw at them. Especially after a tough game against Wahpeton, we look to come out here sharp.
Yeah, absolutely. The last time out, a tight loss against, like you mentioned, the Huskies. Just trying to talk about what you talked about on how to try to regroup to get ready here for this game tonight.
Yeah, Wahpeton's a tough out for anybody. They've got great players and they're well coached. I felt like we were really, really passive in that game. We were willing to let them dictate pace and tempo. And so that was our focus here. We have to make sure that we are deliberate in what we try to do, and so hopefully we can do that tonight.
In this, three-class system now with Region 1 and Division A, just to talk about, the division, you're going to have to be ready every single night to compete.
You are, without a doubt. We're going to have a tough one tonight, and then we turn around and we get a little bit of time to make sure we clean up any errors that we have, and then we play Lisbon. And so it's going to be a quick turnaround, and every team we play has the potential to knock us off. So we got to make sure we pay attention to all the details and evolve as the game goes.
Talk about Valley City. A tough season for them so far, but they've definitely got some athletes that you're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to take them seriously tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. They played a lot of closer games here. They just played Lisbon to 2 points here last week. They battled hard against Kindred, and so that's going to be a challenge for us. They've got Samuelson and Dieterle are just super big kids that are hard to move. They're athletic, and then Matson is always a threat offensively, and so we got to make sure that we're able to keep tabs on them. Finn Doctor does a nice job too of handling the ball for him when he needs to, and so we've got to make sure that we pay attention to like I said before, the game and as it evolves. Then we got to make sure that we're the ones that are the aggressors tonight.
Matt, thanks for the time. Good luck to your team.
Appreciate it, man.
the Central Cass School District, excellence isn't just a goal, it's our mission by empowering individuals to make a positive impact. Central Cass School District is dedicated to providing students with an innovative curriculum supported by a variety of co-curricular activities from athletics and the arts to leadership and service, aiming to provide excellence between students, staff, family, and community. Central Cass School District, fostering student excellence by inspiring individuals to be their best.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Brady Steebles back here on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for joining us here from Castleton. Let's take a look at Region 1 standings as we sit so far tonight here on the 5th night of February. Central Cass 5-1 in Region 1 play. Kindred is at 4-1. Oak Grove is 5-2. Wahpeton is 5-3. Northern Cass 2-4. Lisbon 2-5. And Valley City winless in region play at 0-7. Three other teams across Region 1 in action here tonight. Lisbon is on the road at Carrington. Also tonight, a good one in Fargo as Kindred is at Oak Grove. Chase Miller with a call for you on that one right now on YourLiveEvent.com. Other games on YourLiveEvent.com here this Thursday evening include Devil's Lake is at Hillsborough Central Valley, North Star is at New Rockford Cheyenne, and Badger Greenbush Middle River is at Warroad in Minnesota basketball. Girls basketball, Carrington is at Thompson, Lisbon is at Sargent County, and Fosston is at Climax Fisher. Also boys hockey tonight on YourLiveEvent.com as Devil's Lake is at Grafton Park River. A reminder for all you sports fans, for you Squirrel and Highliner fans, wrestling season has hit the postseason, and YourLiveEvent.com is your location for all postseason wrestling action on this side of the state of North Dakota. Coming up on Saturday, it's Region Duel Saturday. We'll have 3 Region Duel tournaments for you. We will have the Girls East Region Tournament from Fargo South. We'll be up in Walhalla for the Northeast Sub-Region Tournament. We'll also be in Napoleon for the Southeast Sub-Region Tournament. The Highliner boys, the 7 seed going against number 2 seed South Border. They're in the East Sub-Region. The Squirrels girls team, the 4 seed in the East Region Dual Tournament. Also on Saturday, a boys wrestling triangular with potentially some major EDC dual tournament or dual standings implications as Central Cass will host both Fargo North and West Fargo Cheyenne. Pending some dual results tonight, that could be a state qualifier to get into the state dual tournament for the Squirrels and the Mustangs. The EDC boys do not have a region dual tournament. Then next weekend, it's individual tournament time as next Friday from the Highliner Activity Center in Valley City, it's the Girls East Region Tournament. The following day is the Boys Class B East Region Individual Wrestling Tournament. Also the EDC Boys Wrestling Tournament is at Cheyenne in West Fargo. We'll have all 3 of those tournaments for you as well coming up the following weekend, February 13th and 14th. And then the 19th, 20th, and 21st is our audio-only coverage of the state tournament from the floor of the Fargo Dome. So again, make sure to follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, visit our website as we hit the latter month of the regular season in the states of North Dakota and Minnesota, as well as then also postseason, plenty of postseason from both sides of the river right here on YourLiveEvent.com. So again, make sure follow us on our social media sites, subscribe to our YouTube channel, visit our website, find all of the links, find the schedule, all the links for all of the upcoming games right here on yourliveevent.com. Thank you to all the sponsors that you'll see and hear throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. As without them, this coverage on yourliveevent.com would not be possible. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our starting lineups and the opening tip. That's next on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
It's time now for your starting lineups here tonight. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Highliners of Valley City, starting with the 6-foot junior guard, number 4, Finn Doctor. A 6'2 junior forward, number 5, Xander Compson. A 5'11 junior forward, number 14, Andrew Sikora. A 6'4 senior forward, number 35, Jack Samuelson. And a 6'7 senior center, number 42, Jack Dieterle. Those are the starting lineups for the Highliners of Valley City, head coached by Jim McDaniel. Your starting lineups now for the home team, the Squirrels of Central Cass. 6'4 junior forward, number 0, Easton Holland. 6-foot junior guard, number 1, Cash Lorenz. 6'1 sophomore guard, number 2, Andrew Zemer. 6'1 senior guard, number 3, Keegan Peterson. And a 6'2 sophomore guard, number 13, Cole Burr. That's your starting lineup for Central Cass. The head coach is Matt Norman. Valley City with the road black uniforms with the baby blue numerals outlined in white with the blue stripe down the side. Central Cass with the home white uniforms with the red numerals outlined in black. Central Cass along the front of the jersey and a black and red stripe down the side of the shorts. Just about ready for tip-off here tonight at 7:21 here this evening. 91-61, the Squirrels took the JV game here a little bit earlier on tonight. And the opening tip at 7:21 is deflected out of bounds, and I'll give it to Valley City. So the Highliners will open up with the basketball here tonight. So Sikora will inbound it along the sideline in front of the Squirrel bench. Get out to Compson, like Coach McDaniel said. Top scorer Mike and Madsen out with the flu here tonight. 103-degree fever as Lorenz gets a steal. They'll kick it back out. Burr will hit out the 3. So the opening point taken to Central Cass. They lead 3-0 on the Bank North scoreboard. Online, banknorth.bank, as we'll get another turnover. Give it back to Central Cass. Back-to-back turnovers on Valley City's opening 2 possessions. as the inbound is to Zemer. He'll bring it across the timeline. Get it to Holland. He'll look to step inside. Back out, Lorenz. Drive inside the paint, off glass, good. So Cash Lorenz gets his first points. It's 5-0, 50 seconds in to our contest as Doctor looking to get it across the timeline. Gets so Samuelson ahead to Sikora, might have been blocked, and it ends up with Holland on the rebound. He'll look to push it. 3-ball on the way by Boer, no. And the rebound, long rebound, deflects, comes out to Xander Compson, his first board. Compson across the timeline, double teams comes. Sikora try to get it inside to Dieterle. It's tipped, deflected, and it's stolen away by Central Cass. Ahead to Lorenz for 2. 3 turnovers in the opening 90 seconds for Valley City. The Squirrels have made him pay points off of all 3 turnovers. Doctor up ahead. Dieterle work it inside. Good pass to Sikora for 2. Sikora all alone down the baseline. Dieterle found him, and Valley City gets on the scoreboard. Zemer on the drive back out. Boer works it around Lorenz in the corner. Back to Boer, right wing. He'll look to drive inside, then kick out Holland. 3-ball, yes. Easton Holland with the triple. It's 10-2. 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. Compson will look to bring it up court, guarded there by Lorenz, and try to get it up ahead to Doctor. Out of his reach, turnover number 4. Squirrel basketball, Holland will inbound it as Zemer will bring it across the timeline. Inside, try to get it to Holland, just out of his reach, and a turnover committed by the Squirrels. 5:41 to play first quarter. Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass leads 10-2 on yourliveevent.com. So Jack Samuelson will inbound it for Valley City. Gets it to Doctor. Back to Samuelson. Compson and Doctor bounces off the foot of a Squirrel, and it goes underneath the bleachers. So we'll try to find a kid that's small enough to fit under the bleachers. And we got it. And then a cheer. You see everything when you've here at these high school games. Haven't seen that, but first time for everything. Inbounds to Doctor in the corner, and Sikora's pass was intercepted. 5th turnover, but then Sikora gets a turnover right back for Valley City, as Doctor will walk it across the timeline, and stepping in front of the pass was Holland. He gets the turnover. He puts it up. No. And the rebound by Sikora. And we'll get a whistle and a timeout called. Our timeouts from Cass County Mutual, online CassCountyMutual.com. 10-2, the Squirrels lead on the Bank North scoreboard.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
So Brady Siebel's back with you here out of our Cass County Mutual timeout. As big thank you to Finley Nelson running our camera here tonight. Always question, did you volunteer or were you voluntold to run the camera, Finley? Both is her answer. All right, 3-ball on the way from Samuelson. That one is off the mark. Holland with the rebound. Lorenz, he'll put up the deep 3. That one is off the mark. Rebound deflected. Holland able to get it. And inside, Colbert with the bucket. 10-2. Doctor looking to bring it up court, gets it across the timeline, splits the double team, picks up his dribble. Compson in the corner. Samuelson and Peterson able to get a foot on it. And we'll get a whistle. Reset. 20 seconds to go. Inbounds along the baseline. Doctor got to get it inbounds, and that one was looking it for Samuelson out of his reach. Zemer able to track it down and put in for his first points tonight, 14-2. Up ahead to Socorro for Valley City, and he stepped on the sideline. Turnover number 7. As the Squirrels will inbound it, Zemer across the timeline, hands it off. Lorenz try to get it to Holland out of his reach, and Holland will get dinged for the foul, as that'll be his first, team first foul we've had tonight. Inbounds, lob it to Doctor. Samuelson, got to get it across the timeline, ahead to Doctor, does so. Socorro, lob it, Dieterle, yes. It's a good pass. Dieterle using all 6'7" to his advantage. Lob it up, he went and got it and gets on the scoreboard, but Zemer back the other way, coast to coast for the bucket. Inbounds to Compson, double teams comes, able to get it across to Doctor. Past the midcourt stripe, picked up his dribble inside. Dieterle gets it back. And Jack Dieterle with back-to-back buckets. Ahead to Lorenz in the corner, 3 ball, good. Cash Lorenz with the triple, 19-6. As Compson across the timeline, inside to Dieterle, back out to Samuelson. 25 on the shot clock, back into Dieterle, lost the handle of it, stolen away by Zemer. And up ahead, Peterson for the bucket. So Keegan Peterson, his first points tonight, all starters, all 5 on the score sheet here in the first quarter. As a pair of Squirrels ready to check in. Over, under, no, and so we'll get the basket, they'll count it. So basket good for Valley City, 21-8 on the goaltend. We're with it inside, then back out. Jackson Deutsch in for the first time tonight for the Squirrels. 3 ball no good as Trey McPartland gets his first board. Also in is 12, Lucas Christensen. We're on the foul, his first. Team second. 21-8. Socorro in the corner. Doctor, 3 ball, no. And battle for the rebound. Bodies hit the floor. And we'll get a tie up. And the arrow gives it to Central Cass. So Squirrel basketball. Inbounds also checking in with Zane Blixt as he'll get the inbounds for the Squirrels. Christensen, handed off Lorenz, back to Blixt. Top of the key, Christensen, Burr the deep 3, no. And the long rebound comes out to Xander Compson, his second board. Able to keep it alive as Doctor lays it in for 2. 21-10 as quickly up ahead to Lorenz. Blixt inside. Deutsch back out. Blixt. Kick out. Burr thought about the 3. Instead, he'll look to dribble it. Left wing. Out to Lorenz. 15 on the shot clock. Kick out. Blixt. He'll look to drive in the paint. Trying to feed it to Deutsch. He'll come up with it. Then back out Lorenz. He'll put up the 3 ball. That one is off the mark. No. Rebound tip deflected. Deutsch able to end up with it. Wild shot, no good. Rebound by Christensen and ball on the floor. Eventually it's corralled by Valley City as they'll get it ahead to Doctor. Dieterle inside to Samuelson, no. And the rebound taken by Jackson Deutsch. 21-10, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Blixt, Deutsch, he'll put it up off the iron. No, rebound is controlled by Dieterle, his second board. Shot clock under a second difference as miscommunication there. Doctor was trying to get it to Sikora. Sikora zigged. Doctor thought he was going to zag as Colin Compson will check in following the 9th turnover on Valley City. 23-6. Shot clock turned off. Final 20 seconds of the quarter. As Blix will bring it across the timeline, look to use up all of this first quarter clock. Blix on the squirrel logo. Now look to go with 7 seconds. Gets a screen, picks it up, back out. Lorenz, 3-ball, yes. Cash Lorenz, his second triple, and that will do it for quarter number 1. 8 minutes in the books on the Bank North scoreboard. Central Cast 24, Valley City 10 on yourliveevent.com. Ready to start quarter number 2 here on yourliveevent.com. (24-10). Central Cast with the lead as we begin quarter number 2. Sikora will get the inbound. Sikora, Compson, Xander Compson, as well as Dieterle inside, and a good feed there to Jack Samuelson. Also Colin Compson, the 5-in for Valley City to begin this second quarter. As Ben Nelson checking in for the first time, his shot was no good. And we'll get a rebound and a foul as Nelson will pick up his first foul, first team foul. So Ben Nelson, Blixt, Zemer, Deutsch, and Holland, the 5 on the floor for Central Cast to begin this second quarter. Colin Compson, as his pass is stolen away. Blixt with the steal. Shot no good. Offensive rebound. Holland keeping it alive. Zemer, and inside. Holland, Nova draws the foul. And Easton Holland to the free throw line. And the first foul committed tonight by Valley City. Samuelson with the foul, his first, team's first. First trip to the line for either team here tonight. Easton Holland will shoot a pair. First one is off the mark, no good. Doctor checking in, back in, as Samuelson will check out for the Highliners. Holland, second free throw. That one is off the mark, no good, missed the pair. And Sikora with his second rebound. Highliner basketball ahead. Sikora, pass was tipped, deflected. Zemer able to get the steal. Going the other way, inside, shot no good by Holland, and the rebound taken by Dieterle. Doctor across the timeline. Colin Compson inside Doctor, but it's stolen away. Turnover number 12, back the other way. Holland for the bucket. 26-12. Up ahead to Doctor along the sideline, and loose ball, and it'll draw a foul as Blixt will pick up his first. Keegan Peterson checking back in for Central Cast as Deutsch will check out for the Squirrels. So Sikora to inbound it. Doctor back to Sikora. Guarded there by Blixt. And pass deflected. It was off of a highliner. Turnover 13 unofficially for Valley City. As Zemer on the drive inside the paint, back out, Holland. Peterson, he'll drive inside, puts it up off the glass. No, and Dieterle with rebound number 3. Xander Compson across the timeline, picks up his dribble. Double team comes, able to get it to Sikora, keeps it alive, right wing. Back to Xander Compson. Goes the other way and draws the foul on the floor as they'll get Keegan Peterson on the foul. His first, team's third. Doctor to inbound it along the baseline. Sikora, drive it baseline. It's it back to Doctor. He'll back it out. Put up the 3. That one in and out, no good. And the rebound taken by Easton Holland. That's his 5th board already tonight. Peterson for 3, no. Ben Nelson with the offensive rebound, keeps the possession alive. Holland, he'll drive inside, backing down Dieterle. Step back shot, short. And Dieterle with rebound number 4. Outlet to Doctor. He'll look to bring it across the timeline. Got to get it across, just does so. Doctor picks up his dribble. Double team comes, able to get it to Xander Compson. Dieterle. Colin Compson. Doctor, right wing, 10 seconds to shoot, lost the handle of it, loose ball still around, and eventually Blixt able to get the steal going the other way for the bucket. Keegan Peterson with the bucket. He's got 4, 28-12. 6-2, the Squirrels outscoring here in this first 3.5 minutes of the second quarter. As Sikora loses the handle of it, stolen away. Holland, work it around, shot Peterson, no. Offensive rebound, Holland, and the bucket. He's got 7. 7 and 6 for Easton Holland in the first quarter and a half. Xander Compson across the timeline, lost the handle of it. Nelson with the steal, and going the other way is Andrew Zemer for the bucket. 32-12, lead is ballooned up to 20. As Compson across the timeline and draws the foul. As wholesale changes, Lorenz Blaze Cotton, Lucas Christensen, and Boer back checking in for Central Cass. And Jack Samuelson checking back in for Valley City. Inbounds, lob it out to Sikora. Guarded there by Blaze Cotton. Doctor in the corner. Compson. Samuelson. Pass, tip stolen away. Keegan Peterson with the steal. Good pass and the finish for Blaze Cotton. And that'll force a timeout from Tope Insurance. Give Ryan a call today, 701-347-4045 on the Make North scoreboard. Central Cass 34, Valley City 12 on yourliveevent.com.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Out of the timeout from Tope Insurance, 34-12. Central Cass with the lead here in quarter number 2. Squirrels have outscored the Highliners 10-2 through the first 4.5 minutes of this quarter. Samuelson to inbound it to Andrew Sikora. Bring it across the timeline. Will Finn Doctor. Doctor in the corner. Double team comes. Able to get it to Sikora. Back to Doctor. Back to Sikora. Dribbles it right side. Picks up his dribble. Colin Compson. 15 to shoot. Samuelson gets a screen. Dieterle along the three-point arc. Inside Samuelson. Pass was deflected. Stolen away by Cotton. And the lay-in is good for Cash Lorenz. Doctor across the timeline. At the free throw line, Colin Compson. Inside Dieterle. Back out Samuelson. 20 to shoot. Back inside Dieterle. Pass was deflected. Stolen away. As Burr across the timeline gets it back. Christensen. He'll look to drive inside is Burr, and the lay-in no good. Rebound by Samuelson, and they get it up ahead to Sikora. Dieterle, left wing, Doctor, top of the key. 20 to shoot. Dieterle will put up the long two. That one too strong. And the rebound is taken by Christensen, his second board. Up ahead to Lorenz, and out of bounds it goes. Xander Compson checking back in for Sikora. 0-2 and 4, so Easton Holland, Zemer, and Deutsch all checking back in for the Squirrels. Zemer with the inbound, hand off from Holland back to Zemer. Lorenz the three ball, yes. And we'll get a whistle. And a violation on the inbounds for Valley City. Forces the turnover, 39-12. Squirrel basketball inbounds. Holland all the way to the cup for two. Similar play they ran the last inbounds to Holland. This time he didn't give the handoff, and then pass is stolen away, and losing it on the way up was Holland. They'll say he was fouled and send Easton Holland to the free throw line. Compson the foul, his first, team's second. 89 seconds to play here in the half. Holland at the free throw line. Shot attempt is no good. Holland 0 for 3 at the line. The lone three free throws that the Squirrels have shot. Second one is off the mark, no good, but the offensive rebound keeps the possession alive. Lorenz with it, three ball. That one is off the mark, no good, but then Zemer able to get the rebound. Taps it to Lorenz, inside, contact. Lorenz, no call. It stays with Central Cass. Burr with the three ball, yes. 44-12. Final minute here of this second quarter. Doctor across the timeline picks up his dribble. Dieterle back to Doctor. 20 seconds to shoot. Samuelson splits the double team, puts it up. No, but draws the foul. And so Jack Samuelson to the free throw line. First time the Highliners will shoot from the stripe. Deutsch on the foul, his first. Team's fifth, so that puts Valley City in the bonus for the final 46 seconds of the quarter. First free throw attempt from Samuelson is up and good. Second one upcoming. Second shot is off the mark, no good, and the rebound is taken by Lorenz, his first board. Quickly up ahead, see if the Squirrels try to go 2 for 1. Zemer on the drive, inside, Holland blocked, and Samuelson ends up with it. Outlet out to Compson across the timeline, but then Deutsch with the strip and the lay-in. Jackson Deutsch with his first points tonight, 46-13, final 20 seconds of the second quarter. Shot clock turned off. Got to get it across. Do so on the pass ahead to Doctor. Final 10 seconds of the second quarter. Samuelson in the corner inside. Dieterle up and in. So Jack Dieterle now with 6 points. Squirrels looking to push the pace. Lorenz up. No, draws the foul with 9/10 of a second to go. Compson with his second, team's third, and so Cash Lorenz to the free throw line. First free throw attempt is up and good. First made free throw for the Squirrels tonight. Second shot upcoming. On its way, good, got the pair. 9/10 of a second, inbound to Doctor. He'll just hold it. And that'll do it for the first half here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. 2 quarters in the books, 2 quarters to go on the Bank North scoreboard. It's Central Cass 48, Valley City 15 on YourLiveEvent.com.
What was that? Is that Top Insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe.
That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies. Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center. Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Carol, Leslie, or Craig to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
2 quarters in the books, 2 quarters to go. This is your Farmers Union Insurance Wasleen Kramer Agency in Castleton. Halftime report as Central Cass with the lead here through the first 16 minutes. 24 points per quarter, outscoring Valley City 24-10 in that first quarter, then outscoring the Highliners 24-5 in quarter number 2 to bring us to our halftime score of 48-15. Taking a look at our first half stats here for Valley City. Jack Dieterle is the leading scorer, 6 points on 4 rebounds. Jack Samuelson has 3 points, 3 rebounds. 2 points, 2 rebounds apiece for Andrew Sikora and Xander Compson. Finn Doctor with 2 points as well for the Highliners. Trey McPartland has 1 rebound for the Highliners. From the free throw line, they shot 1 of 2 in the first half, and they committed 21 turnovers unofficially for the Highliners in that first half. For Central Cass, Cash Lorenz leads all scorers, 17 points for him here tonight. Easton Holland, 9 points, 6 rebounds. Andrew Ziemer, 6 points and a rebound. Keegan Peterson, 4 points. Jackson Deutsch with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Blaze Cotton with 2 points, and Cole Boer with 8 points for the Squirrels. 4 turnovers for Central Cass in that first half. Free throw wise, they shot 2 of 6 from the stripe. Let's look at your first half stats. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll take a look at other scores around the great state of North Dakota. That's coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, the Wasleen Kramer Agency halftime report. As we'll take a look at other scores across the state of North Dakota here in Division A boys basketball. Other games here tonight. Fort Wayne's Minnewacan leads Grafton 61-49 in the third quarter. Lisbon leads Carrington 48-31 in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, Beulah leads Dickinson Trinity 52-39. In the second quarter, also on YourLiveEvent.com, Kindred leads Oak Grove 24-20. Other games tonight, no score reported. White Shield is hosting Standing Rock. Harvey Wells County hosts Velva. And Shiloh Christian is at Killdeer. Also, Devils Lake and Hillsborough Central Valley. That game's also on YourLiveEvent.com. See if we can get a score check on that one here momentarily. As in the second quarter, the Burros with a 1-point lead, 24-23, ahead of the Devils Lake Firebirds there in that matchup here. Let's look at other Division A scores across the state of North Dakota. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Yesterday, early evening, late afternoon, the newest batch of polls released in the state of North Dakota. We'll take a look at what those polls were coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cast Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cast High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cast Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
At the Central Cass School District, excellence isn't just a goal, it's our mission by empowering individuals to make a positive impact. Central Cass School District is dedicated to providing students with an innovative curriculum supported by a variety of co-curricular activities from athletics and the arts to leadership and service, aiming to provide excellence between students, staff, family, and community. Central Cass School District, fostering student excellence by inspiring individuals to be their best.
Back here, Farmers Union Insurance, Wasling Kramer Agency. Yesterday, the ninth batch of basketball polls across the state of North Dakota was released. Taking a look at the boys polls. 4 wins, men a walk in the unanimous first place team, getting all 17 first place votes. They are 12-1 on the season. Kindred moves up to number 2 at 10-2 on the season. Then the Squirrels of Central Cass, 11-3, are now ranked number 3. 12-1 Shiloh Christian is ranked number 4, and 11-2 Beulah rounds out the top 5. Receiving votes was Wahpeton, Grafton, and Devils Lake. On the girls' side of things, 16-1 South Prairie Max is the unanimous number 1 in girls Division A, getting all 17 first place votes. 15-2 Thompson is ranked number 2. Then it's 14-2 Valley City, ranked number 3. 13-3 Carrington, ranked number 4, and the 16-1 Hazen Bison round out the top 5. Turtle Mountain, the lone other team receiving votes in this week's polls. Take a break, come back. Second half gets underway when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Third quarter about to begin here on YourLiveEvent.com as Squirrels basketball to begin the third 8 minutes as Andrew Zemer will get the inbounds and the 3 ball for Lorenz. No good. Dieterle with the rebound. That's his 5th. Dieterle, Doctor, Xander Compson, Jack Samuelson, and Andrew Sikora, the starting 5 on the floor for Valley City as the Squirrels get a steal, and Cash Lorenz gets his 18th and 19th point of the contest. Same starting 5 for the Squirrels as well. 0 through 3, Holland, Lorenz, Zemer, Peterson, and 13, Colbert. Up ahead inside, Lorenz now with 21 to lead the Squirrels. It's 52-15. And the inbound pass was stolen away, and Keegan Peterson gets his first points of the half. Up it to 54-15. Up ahead, Doctor. Inside, Dieterle puts it up. No, but gets fouled. And Jack Dieterle to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Peterson with the foul. His second, team's first. First free throw attempt off the mark, no good. Dieterle, second free throw. Off the mark, no good. And so 0 for 2 at the line. It'll stay 54-15. Squirrel basketball. Lorenz, and that one deflects off of a highliner. It'll stay with the Squirrels. Zemer inbounds, Lorenz all alone for 3. Lorenz, that's his 4th from beyond the arc, 57-15. And then stolen away. Zemer gets the steal, and the lay-in is good. As it was Keegan Peterson, with the steal. 59-15. 11-0 the Squirrels to start this quarter, and Peterson gets a steal. Turnover 25 on the Highliners. Ahead to Boer. He'll get the 3 ball. That one no good. Rebound tipped around, and the offensive rebound kept alive by Keegan Peterson. 3 ball, Lorenz, no. Trying to save it was Holland, does so. Keeps it alive and gets it to Zemer. Back out, Holland 3 ball, yes. Easton Holland now with 12. Inbounds, Compson will bring it across the timeline for the Highliners. Inside, Dieterle puts it up, no. And rebound is taken by Holland. Zemer all the way, no, and Dieterle gets the rebound. Holland a couple rebounds away from a double-double here tonight. And Peterson gets the steal. All alone, lay-in, good. Peterson now with 10, and that'll force a timeout from Cass County Mutual. Online, CassCountyMutual.com. On the Bank North scoreboard, 64-15, the Squirrels lead on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Timeouts from Cass County Mutual. 64-15, Central Cass with the lead. As the Highliner inbounds, lobbed ahead, Dieterle with it, hand it back off to Doctor inside. Dieterle puts it up and good. Dieterle with the bucket, first points of the Highliners here this quarter. Back the other way goes Central Cass as Lucas Christensen picks up the bucket. As the student section goes wild for obvious numerical reasons. Turnover and get ahead, Boer back out, 3 ball, Lorenz, no. Rebound battle for it, and we'll get a foul on the rebound attempt. Looks like it'll stay with the Squirrels. Samuelson will pick up his second, team's first. And Christensen at the free throw line for Central Cass. First one is off the mark, no good. Jack Deutsch, Connor Lorenz, and Blaze Cotton all checking in. Second one is up and good. To the dismay of some Central Cass student sections, score is now 68-17. And trying to get the steal deflected off of Blaze Cotton. And it will stay with Valley City along the baseline. Doctor to inbound it for the Highliners. And that is deflected. It finds Sikora along the three-point arc. Back down the defender, goes the other way, and the pass was stolen away by Blixt. And then off of a Highliner out of bounds. Deutsch the other way for the Squirrels. They work it around. Blixt with it. Handed off. Lorenz. Connor Lorenz for the Squirrels. Inside. Jackson Deutsch gets his second bucket tonight, 70-17. And the pass, trying to get it ahead to Dieterle, no one home. And back to Central Cass, 3:43 to play third quarter. Inbounds to Blixt across the timeline. Connor Lorenz, they work it back around to Deutsch. Christensen and Connor Lorenz for three, no, and Doctor with the rebound. And then a steal ahead, Christensen trying to get it up ahead. Blixt able to keep it alive going into the cheerleaders. Connor Lorenz for three, yes. The 5'5" freshman with the triple, 73-17. Sikora across the timeline. Three ball, Samuelson no, and the rebound is controlled by Christensen, his third board. Squirrels looking to empty out the bench here for Central Cass and Coach Norman. As Blixt on the drive inside, Deutsch will back it out. 20 to shoot. Blixt, right wing. He'll look to drive inside, puts up the floater, draws the foul. Hard foul, couple of bodies slow to get up. Looks like they'll all Colin Compson on the foul. His first, team second. And so, Zane Blixt at the free throw line. Three of eight the Squirrels are tonight from the charity stripe. Make it now 3 of 9 as the first free throw attempt is no good by Blixt. As Brooks Urbis checking in, a 6'3" 8th grader for the Squirrels. Second one is off the mark, no good. Missed the pair, and the rebound was taken by Dieterle. Doctor drive inside and draws the foul. Urbis went up for it, trying to contest the shot. Got a piece of the arm. So, excuse me, they'll call it on Blixt, his second. Team second. Ben Nelson to check in after the free throw. Free throw rattles around, no good. As Blixt checks out, Nelson in, also back in. 5, Xander Compson for the Highliners as Samuelson will check out. Second free throw is good, so Doctor splits the pair. 2 of 6 is Valley City here tonight. Connor Lorenz gets it ahead. Christensen. Urbis drive inside, back out. Connor Lorenz. Urbis three ball. That one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, trying to keep it alive. And Lucas Christensen back to the charity stripe. His fourth rebound. Sikora his first, team's third. First free throw attempt is up and good for Christensen. Now 2 of 3 at the stripe here tonight. Second shot is off the mark, no good, but Ben Nelson gets the offensive rebound, keeping the possession alive for the Squirrels. 3 ball, no. Rebound Christensen, this one goes. Christensen for the Squirrels, 3 points in that possession, 76-18. And Nelson tips it, gets the steal. Lorenz up ahead to Nelson, shot, wild shot, no good. And Colin Compson with the rebound. Loose ball all around the floor, and Nelson able to track down the steal once again and eventually gets it back as it deflected off of Urbis, but Nelson able to corral it, gets the turnover ahead. Lorenz, 3 ball, no, and rebound attempt goes off of Dieterle. It'll stay with the Squirrels. As Kellen Cruchet will check in for Central Cast, a 5'9" freshman for the Squirrels. 81 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Inbounds Nelson, handed off Lorenz. Urbis. Cruchet. Inside back out Nelson. Free throw line in the paint, backing down the defender. Blaze Cotton lost the handle of it. Socorro with the steal. Compson across the timeline. Final minute to go in the quarter as Blaze Cotton gets the steal. And Lorenz stripped from it on the way up. It'll stay with Central Cast, 32 to shoot. As Connor Lorenz to inbound it to Nelson. He'll back down the defender, turn, puts it up, and we'll get a travel. So before the shot, no basket, travel, turnover, possession back to Valley City with 49.6 to go in the quarter. Compson will bring it across the timeline. Up ahead, Dieterle gets it back to Xander Compson. Doctor in the far corner. Free throw line, long 2. That one rolls out, no good. And Blaze Cotton with the rebound. Up ahead, Cruchet. Lorenz in the corner, Urbis. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock turned off. Cotton, as Lorenz on the Squirrel logo, will look to use up the third quarter. Lorenz for the Squirrels gets a screen from Nelson. Look to drive inside, back out. 3 ball, Cruchet, good. His first points, and that'll do it for quarter number 3 here on the Bank North scoreboard. Central Cast 79, Valley City 18 on yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Squirrels outscoring the Highliners 31-3 in that third quarter. It's now 79-18 as we go to the final frame here tonight. As Highliner basketball goes out of bounds. Running clock is effect here in the fourth quarter. So clock only stops on timeouts. As inbounds lobbed as Riley Hansen, the 6'5" senior center, checking in at the quarter break. Got a hand on it, but Xander Compson able to track it down. Then Ben Nelson with the steal ahead. Inside Hansen, no, but we'll get a foul as looks like Riley Hansen will go to the free throw line. So Riley Hansen to shoot a pair of free throws. First free throw attempt is no good for Hansen. The only other senior on the roster for Central Cass. Second free throw is good. Splits the pair. Riley Hansen gets on the scoreboard tonight. 80-18. Doctor with it, top of the key, and pass, we'll see, was it deflected? Indeed it was, so it'll stay with Valley City. Sikora to inbound it to Doctor. Colin Compson. Samuelson, three ball, no good off the back iron, and the rebound is taken by Urbis, his first board. And had the pass, no one there. And the turnover back to Valley City. Inbounds to Doctor. Samuelson. Shot, no, but a foul, and Jack Samuelson to the free throw line for the second time tonight. Urbis on the foul, his first. Team's first of the quarter. Second free throw is, or first free throw is off the mark, no good for Samuelson. As Connor Lorenz back in for the Squirrels. Second shot is good, so Samuelson splits the pair. 80-19, Central Cass with the lead. Three ball on its way, good! Brooks Urbis, the 8th grader with the triple. 83-19. Colin Compson, Xander Compson, and pass deflected. It'll stay with Valley City. So Squirrels will improve to 6-1 in region-wise. Valley City will fall to 0-8 in region competition. As Doctor with it, right wing. Inside, Samuelson back out. Doctor three ball, that one too strong, and Hansen with the rebound. Central Cass has a week off until their next contest. Urbis spin cycle, couldn't get it to go. And Colin Compson with the rebound. As they're back at home next Thursday the 12th, or excuse me, they're back on the court next Thursday the 12th at Lisbon. We'll have that for you right here on YourLiveEvent.com as a three ball is off the mark, no good for Xander Compson. For Valley City, they're back on it. They're at home February 9th as Lorenz, the bucket is good. So Connor Lorenz now with 5. So they play host to Northern Cass coming up next week on Monday. As stolen away by Central Cass and stolen away right back by Valley City. Sikora, no, but gets the foul. And so Andrew Sikora to the free throw line to shoot a pair. So Hansen will pick up the foul, his first, second team foul. Sikora at the line, first free throw is off the mark, no good. Sikora his first trip to the charity stripe. Second one is up and good 85-20 is the lead. Lorenz, 3-ball. That one is too strong. Hansen trying to save it, but he was out of bounds. Highliners with it as Compson was fouled, and so Colin Compson to the free throw line to shoot a pair. His second, team's third for Riley Hansen. Free throw attempt is up and good for Colin Compson. He gets on the scoreboard tonight. Second free throw. Off the mark, no good, but rebound, put back. Jack Samuelson with the bucket. He's got 6. 85-23. Urbis with it for Central Cass. Hansen, Cruchet, who splits the double team. No, Hansen gets the offensive rebound and taps it in. 87-23. Doctor across the timeline. Xander Compson back to Doctor. Samuelson, left wing, drives inside, puts it in good. Jack Samuelson with the bucket. Cruchet across the timeline as Hunter Hagnes with it for Central Cass. Checking in the 5'8" sophomore. And tried to get it inside of Cruchet. He wasn't looking for it, and it's turned over. Under 2 minutes, Sikora, right wing, looks to drive inside, blocked! Riley Hansen with the block for Central Cass. By the time the inbound will be under 90 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Doctor inbounded, and the shot no good by Xander Compson. Rebound tipped around. Sikora with the rebound and the foul. So Hunter Hagnes on the foul, his first, team's fourth. First free throw is up and good for Andrew Sikora. Second free throw, up and rattles out, no good, and the rebound taken by Central Cass. Cruchet, Hagnes, and stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with Central Cass. Connor Lorenz to inbound it. Hand it back off to Lorenz. In the corner, Cruchet back out to Lorenz. Urbis, and we'll get a tie-up. Arrow keeps it with Central Cass with 14 seconds to shoot. So Squirrels to inbound, 14 on the shot clock. So we'll have to put one up as they'll get the inbound with 19. So 5 seconds between shot and game clock. Hagnes with the drive, no, but we'll get a foul. So we'll get a foul. As we'll see, are they going to stop it with 1 second? So Hunter Hagnes is at the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw attempt is up and no good. Second attempt upcoming. As that one is up and good. So Hagnes splits the pair. Final second inbounds to Samuelson, and that'll do it. Your final tonight on the Bank North scoreboard, 88-26 Central Cass with the victory here tonight. We'll recap it next on YourLiveEvent.com.
You don't have to spend 4 years or a fortune to start your future. At NDSCS, you'll find first-class classrooms, expert instructors, and hands-on learning that gets you job-ready fast. Earn your degree, gain confidence, and start a career you love. sooner than you think. With 97% job placement, high starting salaries, and transfer programs that save thousands, it just makes sense. And that's why NDSES is the smarter way to college.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller. And I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's taupe insurance.
Maybe toupee.
Could be toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or taupe insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's taupe.
Oh, it's taupe.
That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, recapping it from Central Cass. 88-26, the Squirrels pick up the victory. Got out to the early lead in the first quarter, really never looked back, outscoring the Highliners 24-10 in that first quarter, then outscoring Valley City 24-5 in the second quarter to make it 48-15 after one half of play. Squirrels pile it on in that third quarter, 31-3. They outscore the Highliners, making it 79-18 after three quarters. And then the Squirrels open up or empty out the bench. Also, they have running clock, so the Squirrels outscore the Highliners 9-8 in that final 8 minutes. Your final tonight on the Bank North scoreboard online, banknorth.bank. Central Cass 88, Valley City 26. We'll get some awards and our final stats. That's all coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Carol, Leslie, or Craig to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. We'll get you our awards here. We'll start with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Cash Lorenz bringing the energy for Central Cass here tonight. 24 points for him, 17 in the first half, 7 in the third quarter. Did not play in the fourth quarter, so 24 points for him here tonight. As Cash Lorenz, he's your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy, energy for life. online at Enbridge.com. We'll get you our Agassiz Precision Egg play of the game, and that will be the 3-pointers from the Central Cass Squirrels. They had 1, 2, unofficially 10 from beyond the arc. That's your Agassiz Precision Egg play of the game. Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsborough, plantyourdock.com. 701-636-2119 for Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsborough. Take a break, come back with the coach when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as we're joined by our Enbridge Energy player of the game, as Cash Lorenz for the Central Cass Squirrels. And Cash, first off, congratulations. I know you'll take every single region victory that you can. Congratulations on the win here tonight after Monday night. How good does it feel to get a win on a home court?
Oh yeah, it's a great bounce back region win. We definitely needed to come back here and play well tonight to make up for that loss on Monday. It was a tough one.
Yeah, absolutely. As able to, yourself, 24, also able to get, some of your teammates also involved, also able to get a number on the bench. Just talk about how nice that was, able to see maybe some of the younger kids, some other sophomores, some freshmen get a chance to get on the court and have some success here tonight.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. They battle it out at practice every day, so it's nice to see them get on the court, get some run. Stuff's going well for them.
Yeah, and just, how nice is it? I always love coming to Central Cass. Always have a great crowd, great concessions. Always got to be just fun to have these home games here here in the Central Cass.
Oh, yeah.
Squirrels.
Definitely best place to play. We got a great community out here. It's really fun.
Now, as you go along, you have a bit of a break, a week until your next game, as really this is the stretch run before you get to tournament time. So just talk about what you want to see yourself, hope to continue to improve yourself and your teammates as you get ready for March.
You know what? We just got to continue to out-tempo teams. We got to push the ball up the court, get the ball moving, keep playing hard on defense, and if that's what it'll take, we'll do anything.
All right, Cash Lorenz for us here, Enbridge Energy player of the game. Cash, congratulations on the victory. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, take a break. Back with more at YourLiveEvent.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. Central Cass coach Matt Norman joining us here. And Coach, first off, congratulations. After Monday, how good does it feel just to get a win here on home court in Region 1 play?
It does. Anytime we can rebound after a tough loss, it feels good. Just kind of helps everybody take a breath, resets, make sure that we're still having fun, and we still have our eye on the prize. We can be one of those top seeds in our region.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked in the pregame show how you can't take any team lightly. Valley City, they've definitely got some athletes. How proud were the fact that your team was able to come out here, able to get that run early and take control of the game in that first quarter.
Yeah, that was huge for us. You know, they were short Matson, which, it changes any team when you have a player of his caliber. And so we wanted to make sure that we took care of what we needed to do tonight. We had to make sure we were the aggressor. We had to make sure that we went downhill as often as possible and created some extra possession. So I was proud of their attention to detail, and I was really happy that we were able to bounce back and get a good one tonight.
Now a week until your next game at Lisbon next Thursday. Just talk about kind of your week ahead of practice. How nice it is to maybe have a week off of games, get back out on the court, and what you hope to try to work on to get ready for the stretch one before March.
Absolutely. You know, the last time we played a team, we took to overtime. The first time we played them, we lost to Wahpeton. So, Lisbon's going to be a tough guard for us. They always are. And so we've got to make sure that we get ourselves in the gym. We got to shoot some free throws because that looked pretty ugly tonight. Despite a lot of successes tonight, we struggled from the stripe. And then we got to make sure that we get everybody happy and healthy, and just clean up some of our actions on both offense and defense.
All right, Squirrel Coach Matt Norman, congratulations on the victory here tonight. Good luck moving forward.
Hey, thank you very much.
All right, I'll take a break. Get you your final sets next on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Recapping it here tonight from Central Cass as the Squirrels pick up the 88-26 victory over the Valley City Highliners. The Squirrels improve to 12-3, 6-1 in Region 1 play. Valley City falls to 3-12, 0-8 in Region 1 play. Your final stats here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. For Valley City, led in scoring, co-leading scorers, Jack Samuelson had 8 points and 4 rebounds. Jack Dieterle had 8 points and 7 rebounds. 3 points for Finn Doctor, 2 for Xander Compson, 4 for Andrew Sikora, and 1 for Colin Compson. For Central Cass, they were led in scoring. Cash Lorenz, 24 points. Easton Holland had 12 and 8. 6 points for Andrew Zemer, 10 for Keegan Peterson, 4 for Jackson Deutsch, 2 for Blaze Cotton, 5 for Connor Lorenz, 7 for Lucas Christensen, 8 for Cole Burr, 3 for Brooks Urbis, 1 for Hunter Hagnes, 3 for Kellen Cruchet, and 3 for Riley Hansen. That's your scoring summary. Free throw-wise, Valley City shot 6 of 14, and Central Cass shot 6 of 16. Turnover-wise, 33 committed by Valley City, 9 for Central Cass. That's a look at your final stats here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, follow us on our social media. Visit our website to find all the links for all of our upcoming winter sports schedules, including tournament time just around the corner in both North Dakota and Minnesota. Thank you to Finley Nelson running the camera for us here tonight. Thank you to all the sponsors that you saw and heard. Of course, whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage on YourLiveEvent.com would not be possible. I'm Brady Siebels repeating our final on the Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass 88, Valley City 26. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody, and have a great rest of your evening.